All right, what's going on, everybody? So we got some good news here with Baby Doge. As you all know, the Solana breach has went live. So yeah, Baby Doge is live on Solana now, and the website is actually live as well. And not only that, we got some more good news for Baby Doge. So that's what we're talking about today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So look at the prices right now. We're at 8Z2350. We did run all the way up to about 8Z2420, but we did pull back to our equilibrium prices. Remember, this whole green zone is a high supply and demand zone. Right now, we actually pulled back to a significant support level, so that's pretty significant for us. That was previously resistance for us, and we kind of held this resistance fairly well. We got rejected, and then we were able to pass it, and then it was used as support here, and then it was used as support again here, and now it's used as support again right here. So that is fairly good that we actually have that support set up there, and it's right at our equilibrium price for our chart prime automated trading indicators. You can go ahead and check that out. Link in the description for that. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good thing. So we have a few different options that could happen here with our prices. One of them is we could go back down here to the bottom of this area here of our supply and demand. We had some good support earlier from there, so we could try to retest that. Or we could go a little bit lower down to the discount price and then continue to rise back up from there. Or we can do what is on everyone's mind and continue to run up to 8Z2550. So that is our premium price point all the way up there at 8Z2550. And that's actually right where the top of this wedge pattern is as well. So a lot of people want to see it run up that way. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, like I said in all my videos, like I say in all my videos in my live stream, I trade Baby Doge, so that's why I'm so focused on these little micro movements on Baby Doge, because this is what I do. I trade it. But looking at the 4 hour chart, for those of you that want the longer term perspectives here, Baby Doge, it's still working on its way through this wedge pattern here. I find a lot of times with these wedge patterns is they end up breaking down here at the bottom of the wedge pattern, and it ends up breaking it, going down to a lower area at the support down here at that discounted price. But typically what ends up happening once it does break that level, it eventually hits that, and then it starts to rise back up from there, and then the actual breakout comes. That is just what I see that tends to happen for all these different wedge patterns that typically look like this. It typically happens that way. Now, it doesn't always happen that way, but it's just something that I see that's very typical for the market. So we'll see. Either way, 8Z30 isn't too far fetched. We were there before, so I think that we'll be getting there again eventually. But yeah, it definitely sucks that we're not there yet. But you got to think this area right here is when we got listed to Binance. We have not ever went below 8Z 1800 since we got listed onto Binance. That's a good thing because we've been through September, October, and now November, and we're ending November. So that's 3 months without going below 8Z 1800, and that's actually a good thing because Baby Doge, as we all know, we've been upset about this, but we haven't been able to hold good prices for a very long time. This is actually the first time in Baby Doge history that it's held a decent price for 3 months. Let me say that again. This is the first time in Baby Doge history that it's held a decent price for 3 months, like actually held around the same price. I don't mean going all the way up here and then slowly but surely going down. No, I mean like we went up to a certain price, and that price is near where we are now, and we've been around the same levels for the last 3 months. Usually when we're at the same levels for 3 months, it's these low levels down here, like really low price points, right? 8Z1 and all that. But now what we're seeing is that we're chilling around 8Z2 and around that area. So this is actually a good thing. It's seeming like we are able to hold, a lot better with our prices, because if you actually look at this, this is one of those things where like January, look, for instance, starting in the end of January and then February, March, April, you can see the price just drops drastically. It wasn't able to hold the price, and you can see time and time again with all these different time periods here with Baby Doge, it's just not able to hold the prices with all these time periods as well. If you actually look at this, This goes from July, and then immediately, not even through July, it just completely crashes, and then all the way down by September. Same thing here. Wasn't able to hold anything from the end of October to a little bit in November, and then boom, December comes and it's already down back to where it was before. I think the longest that we've ever had, anything, stay at a good price would probably be 2023 last year when we were looking at February's price. But immediately February we went straight down all the way through March, and then we pumped again in April, and then we went straight back down there. We weren't able to hold any of those price points. But now what we're seeing here is for a 3-month period, we've actually been able to hold decent prices. So this is actually different than what's been happening in Baby Doge. Now all this could change, and we could possibly go all the way down to 8Z1. If that happens, there's going to be a lot of upset people in Baby Doge, and I think a lot of people are going to leave the project if it does not hold this time, because this time is completely different. We have the Binance listing this time. So I think a lot of people will be very upset if that doesn't happen. I mean, if that does happen and it goes all the way down, a lot of people will be upset. So we definitely need to see it continuing to do what it's doing now. Because like you can even see right here, this area looks so much different than all these areas. You just see it pumping drastically in these areas and immediately crashing, pumping drastically, immediately crashing, drastically, immediately crashing, all these areas. But this one area, it pumps drastically, and then it pulls back just a little bit. And now it's like going sideways. So that is a good sign, very good sign. Now we just got to wait until next year, see if in January we can have some more gains and not just completely crash. So yeah, the Binance listing is definitely helping us. So that's what I'm seeing here for Baby Doge. The price is dropping a little bit. I'm probably going to end up buying back in some more. You see that it's right here at the equilibrium price. It actually broke that little support just by a little bit. And, it could do that and then continue to run up from there, because you got to think it broke it a little bit on this area too, but then it kept going. So we'll see what it does. If it keeps going down, then it's dropping down to 8Z2275. And then I'll probably end up buying. Well, nah, if it drops down to 8Z2275, I won't buy any, because then I'm almost sure or almost certain that it'll break this level. It just doesn't look strong enough to keep going. If it does just drop down to here, like usually it doesn't do stuff like that. Usually if it drops down here, it'll do something like this, go up a little bit, try to run up, not be able to, go back down here, and then make up another run up from there. I'm just kind of just throwing stuff out there, but that could be something that happens. If it does, then I won't buy in here, and I'll just wait for that discounted price point so I could benefit on the way up. So yeah, nice trading days here. Nice trading. So I would either buy here or I would wait for it, to go to 8Z 1800, but we'll see. But yeah, we've been holding pretty good. We've been holding above 8Z 1800 since we got listed onto Binance. But yeah, the good news today that we are actually seeing 100% of the current bridge revenue has been burned. It's not much money. Let me tell you that it's not much money, but it has been burned. It's only $172, but they burned that $172. Okay, they burned it. So yeah, that money got burned. So that's pretty good. And then you have the burn also on the Solana side, on the Solana bridge. It doesn't show the price here for the Solana one, but just know that it got burned. So all that is good. Well, it does show it actually. It shows 53 cents. 53 cents was burned on the Solana side, $172 on the Binance side. But over time, the burns will start getting bigger and bigger as the more people start using it. So yeah, here's the Baby Doge bridge. For those of you wondering, it looks like there's a daily transfer limit. I think it's a little bit odd that there's a daily transfer limit. As you can see, it shows million, trillion, 20 trillion. I think it's a little bit weird. I don't know. Daily transfer limit is 400. No, it's not 400,000. The daily transfer limit in USD is $47,580. That's how much can be transferred through the bridge per day. And as you can see, only $973 has been transferred within the last 4 hours. As you can see here, this is the 24-hour countdown. 4 hours have gone by and $973 or whatever. And then you see over here the Solana side, no one is transferring from Solana to Binance. That speaks volumes right there. No one's doing that. But you are seeing people a little bit, some people are going from Binance to Solana. So not as many people as I thought would use it are actually using the bridge. And it's actually a very simple bridge. You just connect your wallet, you put your baby doge in, you connect your BNB wallet, and then boom, you you just bridge it. As simple as that. It's actually fairly simple. So maybe I'll do it one of these days. If I do it, it's gonna be with my MetaMask wallet. It won't be with my main wallet, so it'll probably just be a small amount, like $100. I'll just use my MetaMask wallet if I do that, and I guess it'll be a good video for people to see. But yeah, it's simple. Not a lot of people are using it, but I think over time they will. And you gotta think if people use that whole daily limit, 1% of 400 or 1% of 47,000 is I want to say $470. So I mean, if we got that quota every day, that's how much it would be burning every day. So yeah, 47,000 times 0.01, $470. So yeah, about $470 it could burn a day for Binance to Solana. And then if they want to do Solana to Binance, then that's another $470 that it could burn, because it's only burning 1% of all the transactions, which would total $470 if the max daily limit is $470,000, 470,000. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, but I do think that they should. I think eventually they'll take off that transfer limit for the bridge. Eventually they'll do it, but this is just kind of testing waters out right now. See how many people use the bridge to see if it's even worth continuing to develop and have a higher daily limit. So we'll see. We'll see how things go there. But yeah, everyone was asking for those burns. Well, here are the burns. You got to use that bridge if you want the burns. And honestly, if I think it's actually a good thing. If I were to transfer my money to the Solana blockchain, I would want to do it through here, because get this. This is what would happen if I did not do it like that. Let's say I just wanted to go ahead and sell my baby doge where I have it now, right? So I would have to then send my baby doge to BNB, which I wouldn't lose much there. It would be like transferring the BNB, and then the pancake swap fees. It'll cost like $20 right now. If I'm doing $10,000, it would be about $25,000 in that transfer fee on pancake swap to transfer from to swap from baby doge to BNB. So $25 down there off of my $10,000, right? So I have this 10,000. I transfer it to BNB. I lose $25 in that process, right? Boom. Now I'm sending this money over to crypto.com. It's like $1 in transfer fees just to send it to crypto.com. It's not much, right? And then now I'm selling on crypto.com, where the BNB price is heavily inflated, and then you don't get it at the limit price, you get it at the market price of where it's inflated at, and then you get all the fees. So usually whenever I do those transactions on crypto.com, let's say if it's for $10,000, you're usually losing like 1%. So since we're at this amount right here, 9974, 1% of that is 99.74. So 9974 minus 99.74. So now I'm down to $9,874. But now I want to get my money onto Solana. So now I have to buy Solana, because now I got my USD on crypto.com. Now I got to buy Solana. So when I do that, I'm losing about 1% in that transaction, because that's how it is on these centralized exchanges. They do everything at market price, and they have the prices heavily inflated, and you lose money every single time you do that. So 98.74, multiply that by 0.01, that's the 1%, 98.74. So 98.74 minus 98.74, that then brings me down to $9,775. Now I'm sending that over to Solana minus $1, not much. right? Now I'm sending it over to my my Phantom wallet with Solana, and now I'm looking for a meme coin to buy on Solana. And then those Solana fees are much cheaper. So for the Radium fees, it's going to be more than Solana fees. Solana fees like less than a penny. It's like a fraction of a penny, so that doesn't matter. But then when you're swapping on like Radium, Jupiter, and all these, you might pay like $3 in fees or like $5 in fees on those exchanges. So all in all, if I was not to use the Baby Doge bridge, I would go from $10,000 to $9,769. So I would go from $10,000 to $9,700. So in all, I lose $230 if I do not use the Baby Doge bridge. But if I use the Baby Doge bridge, just the bridge to Solana, so then I could sell my Baby Doge on Solana for Solana, and then get a meme coin on there, so I could start trading meme coins on there, and then put the money back in a Baby Doge or whatever. I'm only paying 1% for that bridge to do all that. That's $100. So really, I'm spending $100. I'm only losing $100 compared to losing $275. So I'm saving $175 just by using the Baby Doge bridge. That's if I wanted to get my money to the Solana blockchain so that I could start trading different Solana tokens. So I think this is actually a really good thing, especially for people that are degens for Solana that just want to trade Solana coins, but also want to trade a Baby Doge. You could bridge your money to Solana blockchain, and then you could swap your Baby Doge for Solana, and then you could trade random Solana tokens and make money on that if you're good enough. Like if you're not, you're gonna lose all your money because there's a lot of scams on Solana, like when BNB first started. But you can do that, and then you could put your money back into Baby Doge once you make the money there, and then you can make money on Baby Doge, put it back into Solana or USDC, and then transfer it back into the Solana meme coins, and then you could do that. Because honestly, there's no trading on BNB. There's no trading being done. Like, well, there is, but like you're not making money if you're trading Binance coins. If you're trying to day trade or swing trade Binance coins, you're really not making money on that. I'm trading Baby Doge on here, and Baby Doge is one of the only projects that you could really trade on here and make some decent money. Baby Doge and PancakeSwap. You can day trade PancakeSwap, but it doesn't move that much. It doesn't fluctuate that much, so you won't make much money. But Baby Doge is fluctuating a lot, and that's why I'm making decent money with Baby Doge right now. But I'm thinking about bridging to Pancakes or bridging to Solana. So that's what I'm considering. If I do it, I'm not doing it all at once. I'll do like $100 here, $100 there, just to kind of ease the money into it and see like how everything's gonna operate. I wouldn't do all my money all at once. But yeah, I think this bridge is a very good thing for the Baby Doge ecosystem. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just wanted to show you all that. Definitely check out Chart Prime, best trading indicators in the game. Like I say, I'll always use this. You can just do the monthly one, or you could do the one-time purchase, which is very expensive. So you could just come over here and do this one, and then you can get 50% off for these options here. But anyways, go ahead and check this out, Chart Prime, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want me to go over next. Let me know what you think about this. And as always, I'll be back with another video.